When I was creating this video, I was standing outside of my dog kennel and I was watching the dogs just running and playing. And there was a particular dog that got hurt and started yelping. And all the dogs ran over in a panic to this one dog. And it made me realize at that second, newborn cries are very alarming, just as much as this dog yelping was an alarm for the other dogs. So recreating the baby cry noises is huge for your dog so that you desensitize them for what's about to happen. And newborn cries are meant to be an alarm for the mom, so they get up and they tender to the baby right away. And one of the most fascinating parts when I was making this video is I had every breed of dog, ages, dogs that had been around kids before. And what I would do is I would play the newborn sounds for these dogs and I would watch their reactions. And I could tell so much from their initial reaction to the first time I played these sounds what training was going to have to happen in order to properly prepare the dog for the baby coming.
Exposing your dog to baby cries and sounds will help your dog be better prepared for when your baby arrives.
You can do this by downloading baby sounds and playing them on your tablet or smartphone.
Newborn cries are unique and are meant to be an alarm. Dogs are naturally inquisitive and reactive to sounds. Knowing this, if you have an easily excitable dog, he can be very unsettling to you as a new parent. In some cases, dogs can become overstimulated by a newborn crying, especially when the newborn is screaming and moving simultaneously. Dogs are also known to react aggressively to the sound of another injured dog or a dog in panic, causing them to attack it. You can prepare your dog to reduce the risk of either of these reactions by desensitizing them to a newborn's crying and screaming. Desensitizing means to make indifferent, unaware, or non-reactive. In order for this to be achieved, you will have to randomly play the baby crying sounds so your dog eventually has no response to them. It is important to recognize your dog's initial response to the first time you play the sounds. If your dog exhibits intense focus towards the sounds or has a history of becoming agitated by noises made from babies, children, or other pets, it may be an indicator of predatory behavior. He should never be left unsupervised, especially around infants or children, and you should seek professional training assistance.
Every time my daughter started crying, my Malinois would think it was time for them to grab their toys and bring it over to me and the baby to help out in whatever way they thought they could. So I needed to give them a job to do. And what I did was I incorporated the place command so that every time she cried, they didn't go into this panic of, okay, what do we need to be doing? And they're whining and grabbing their toys. Instead, they calmly knew this is time where I need to go over to my place.
Teaching a place when your baby cries gives the excitable dog a job. It is extremely important that your dog is never the first one attending to your crying baby because of the safety concerns stated in the desensitizing section. Also, baby cries can create anxiety and restlessness for your dog, and by having a job for him to do, can reduce unnecessary stress. You can teach your dog to go to its place by playing the baby crying sounds and then taking them over to his place bed. Once he is on his place, start rewarding your dog with treats. This will teach your dog that when he hears the baby crying, to go to his place, instead of responding to you attending to your baby.
When you're bringing home all this new baby equipment that you're getting, have your dog be a part of it. Have them be there when you open up the boxes and put this new piece of equipment right there where their dog bed used to be, or you're moving things around. Have the dog just feel like it's being involved in the changes. And that way, we just want to decrease as much stress for the dog as we can.
Dogs are naturally curious, and it will be less stressful for them if the changes occur over time. Include your dog in preparing your house for your baby. You should rearrange furniture and add all the new baby supplies so your dog can properly adjust. Encourage your dog to explore the new items. Play the sounds that the new baby toys make so that your dog can investigate them. Show your dog the baby swings and bouncy chairs, and also that they can vibrate and move and swing.